If you guys want to see me mess with any of those cars, by all means, let me know in the comments, along with the China DLC that recently came out. But today, we're messing with one of my all-time favorite cars, and that is the Ford GT40. Bro, I am so freaking hyped to be messing with this car. In fact, I was so hyped, I almost went straight to the car editor and just maxed out the performance. But you know what? We're going to be realistic about it first and see how it does stock. Probably not stock. Upgraded to the max in performance parts. I love these things. We gotta do in this color. I really hope they have like the Le Mans racing color pattern for this car, because I'll freaking love that. Just so you know, I knew about this car long before the movie came out, and I was obsessed with it then. Can you open the hood? Why can't I open the hood? Why? I don't remember how to open any of these things. Okay, I click it, but I guess you have to take off the whole clamshell just to make it open on the front or the back. Oh, that should be fun. Anyway, let's go ahead and buy this freaking thing. How much is it? Wow, that's actually pretty cheap for a legendary car that probably cost millions in the real world. Buying it! Telephone booth. Can you use this stuff? Oh, that would have been so cool if you could. Where the hell is my car? Did they put it in the garage? Okay, they did. Thank Jesus. That makes my life easier. I have no idea. I gotta hold to take it. Whoa, what the hell? That is so much work just to get underneath the freaking front hood, trunk, frunk, whatever the hell you call it. Wow. What about this? Wow. Holy crap. Look at that beauty. Woo. I love it. Oh my god, dude. Okay, you know what? Since I'm gonna have to take it off anyway, take off the edge, I'm not putting everything back on. Screw that. Take it off. Yeah, baby. I'd like to see you strip. This is bare bones right here. Nothing for the body tuning shop. I didn't think there would be. So stock, this makes 335 horsepower. And it has the V8 Ford small block 289. There are no swap options, so we had to use this engine. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and build me a whole new engine that I haven't built so far, so this is gonna take a while. I have to get all the parts for it. Crap! Okay, yeah, this is gonna take a while. I have no parts for this thing, except for the oil, fuel filter, which... How would you not have a fuel filter for this thing? You know what this also means? That I'm gonna have to upgrade every single part there is for this car. Oh, I really hope this is not a rod. What do you call it? Push rod engine? I really hope this is not a push rod engine. I will cry. Oh my god! Do I have this? No, of course not. Wow, I didn't even know you could upgrade freaking tires of all things. That's cool. Probably won't be using any of these, but that's cool. How do I not have a flywheel? I thought I had all this crap. I have this. I only have two. It's gonna take way too long. Whatever. I have nothing. I have nothing. I just need to accept that. You know, I don't know why I'm complaining. This is what normal people do when they want to play the game normally and have to actually earn their shit. I'm over here bitching and moaning because I gotta go out of my way to get free parts. They gotta proceed to upgrade all of them for free. I really need to stop complaining. My god. It's a push rod engine. Oh, for the love of God, somebody kill me. I at least have a gazillion of freaking spark plugs. That makes it easier. Holy crap, this is a lot of 2-barrel carburetors. Oh, my God. Okay, well, I would say that's got a lot of power, but it's only got 335. Which back then, that was insane. But today, it's like an average sports car. A Mustang has way more than that. Air trumpet? Is that the exhaust? Is that all there is for the exhaust? Does that have performance level upgrades? Cannot upgrade the exhaust. That's fine, whatever. Alright, the entire top of the engine done. I totally almost forgot the bottom of the engine needs to be done. But thankfully, I have all these. Wow. Out of everything I had, the only thing I had was the fuel filter and these things. I had to go and get everything else. You know, the only reason I'm so irritated by that is because... I'm strapped for time right now. I don't have a whole lot of time. This was the only opportunity I had. I had either a choice to make a video responding to one of the comments or Car Mechanic Simulator. And I was like, you know what? I really want to play with the GT40. So let's do Car Mechanic Simulator. I didn't realize I didn't have any of the freaking parts. So, yeah, that was a little time consuming. I've been recording for 30 minutes now. For you guys, it hasn't even been close to 30 minutes. I'll tell you one thing I like about this engine, though. It's the intense amount of blue. Oh, it's so cool. I love it. All right, I think the entire engine is done. Let's go ahead and lift this. Do I have to lift the car up to get the engine out? Oh, yeah, transmission. Duh, yeah, I have to. Whatever. Oh, it does have an exhaust. Okay, so I can upgrade the exhaust. What? What did you say? Accessible from the engine bay? Am I not in the engine bay right now? Bro, what the hell kind of shit is this? I seriously can't take this off right here. Hello, the entire trunk is gone, and I can't take it off. Do I have to lower it? Really? Is that how this is going to be? Wow. Okay, whatever. See how it is. Wow, I had to go into the engine bay to get the exhaust off, even though the engine bay is completely exposed. It's whatever, bro. Whatever. It's just how it is. I get it. I get it. Whatever. Bro, where the hell's the transmission at? Huh? What's the oh, that's the transmission. Wow, that's weird. Gearbox B. All right. Oh, no. Everything's hooked up in the rear, so I gotta take off the wheels. Take out this stupid axle. You know what? That wasn't that hard. Why am I bitching and moaning like this? You know, nothing feels right about what I just did. Half the car's missing now. Drain the oil. I keep forgetting about that. Fine. Let's drain the freaking oil. Gonna drain fresh GT40 oil. I could totally sell that for a fortune. This oil came straight out of a GT40. Yeah, because they would totally know that. I think this might just be a kit car. I mean, who the hell could buy a GT40 for $184,000? I mean, that's a lot of money, but it's not as much as these cars are valued at. Yeah, look at that beauty. Fully upgraded gearbox. Guess get that exhaust upgraded too. I forgot to buy the part. I'm over here trying to upgrade it. There you are. Good God. We'll be drinking some cola out here. I know it ain't me. I don't drink Coca-Cola. I drink crack. That's what I drink. All right, the last things we need, upgrading tires. And, what was it? What the hell does I need? Oil! That's right. I probably could use oil to, you know, run the engine. Gotta lubricate up that hell. These days comes stock with 315s in the rear. And that's some old vintage racing tire kind of stuff right there. So, we're gonna upgrade them 325s with slicks. You know, today's race tires. Probably a little wider than they should be. But I don't think it was flush to begin with, so this might bring it a little closer to being flush. Boom! Alright, let's see how these bad boys look on this thing. Probably way too big, but it's fine. No, I don't think that's gonna be that bad. At least I can't tell without the freaking trunk on it. Deck lid, trunk, deck lid, engine bay. I don't freaking... Wait, hood? I don't know what it would be called. You know, you think I would know since I used to have a freaking 72 Beetle. And I'm talking about the real world here, not in game. Alright, let's lower that down, put some oil in it, then upgrade the front tires. I don't know how wide the front tires are. They're obviously nowhere near as wide as the rears. Let me check. There's two 65s. All right, let's make it two 75s. Yeah, upgrade it once. Oil plug. That's different. Oh, it'd have been hilarious if I didn't have the drain plug on and everything was just pouring onto the floor. You know, I've actually made that mistake in real life. $4,000 with a 15% discount for two of these freaking tires. All right, let's put all the fun stuff back on. Each individual part. So time-consuming. You know, I gotta say, for the fact that this is 1965, the appearances were so far ahead of its time, it's not even funny. There we go, look at that beauty. Woo. Tires are not nowhere near flush in the rear. You can make that so much wider. And they're already massive. My God, they're huge. I'm not even gonna bother making them wider unless I absolutely have to, which I'm not going to either way. Not until the next video where I'm gonna just go way overkill on this freaking thing, and the engine's not even gonna fit in that hole anymore. But for the time being, we got everything upgraded as far as I'm concerned. I got the starter and oil in, right? Totally, yeah, 100%. Yeah, okay, let's move it along. Let's see what kind of power this thing is making after all upgrades. Stock, it makes 335 horses. What the hell are we making now? Okay, I love the sound of this engine. I was not expecting that. 617 freaking horses. That's almost double the amount of power we had before. Well, I doesn't think we'll be going that fast at all. That's some bullshit. Yeah, let's go 999 miles an hour. I remember reading somewhere at some point in the real world, this thing is technically supposed to be Where did all my gears go? I just put them up. This thing is technically supposed to be able to go 289 miles an hour. I don't know where I read that, but I read it somewhere, and I don't think it's wrong. Because this thing is fast as hell. And I feel like those numbers are wrong. I need to look that up. Anyway, let's see if we can manage to achieve 200 miles an hour in this thing, which is terrifying. In this tin can with no airbags. But before we do that, let me go ahead and move to the paint booth, see if we can even get that paint job I was talking about. I really hope they have it. I would absolutely love to have that as a paint job. Okay, white stripes, black stripes, and then blue stripes. Okay, so it's the Mustang stripe job. Great, that's fantastic. Something I always dreamed of having. Let's do a solid white. Yeah, that looks wild, actually. No, I don't want it freaking green. Jesus Christ. That looks gorgeous. Okay, that's all I was trying to say. All right. Top speed test. Here we come, baby. Oh, I love how those doors open. Those seats look so uncomfortable. They look so... Why am I... Why is my head in the freaking seat itself? See, the speedometer says 200 miles an hour, so it thinks... Well, I was probably set to like 150, 160 back in the day. The RPM gauge is awesome. I love this car. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so awesome. Dude, they even have the RPM gauge on the right look just like it. Oh, this is so cool. I'm geeking out so hard right now. Okay, so 203 miles an hour was actually a pretty realistic expectation on that. Wow. Oh my god, I never had a crash like that before. 198 miles an hour. You know, with how slow, how much we lost speed there, I don't know if I should take it to the DLC map. You know what? I'm not going to change from tradition just because I want to get out of here faster. Let's do it. Let's go see how fast this thing can top out at. Like, what max speed can we go? Yep, we maxed it out. 203 miles an hour. And it dropped. But still, 203 miles an hour, we reached it. That's the first time I actually reached the speed set to a car. Every other time, it was just unrealistic expectations that I set. And I love doing that because if it ever reaches it, oh, I'll be so happy. All right, final test. What kind of lap times can we get with this thing? We're definitely not going to be in the records. The last time we beat a record was with a 2,000 horsepower Mustang. All right, we're not beating any records. Or was it a 2,000 horsepower Mustang? What was it, that Shelby Cobra looking car? Race track! Anyway, let's go ahead and, give it a shot. Break your records. Wonder how this thing's going to drive. Wow. Actually pretty good for a rear-wheel drive. It's a drifty boy. It's a drifty boy. Well, it's because I'm on dirt, but ignore that. Okay, we're all... God! Oh my god, this thing is drifty. I know this thing was a friggin' tin can for death, but still. I didn't expect it to be so drifty. But then again, the guys racing these things were friggin' pros. I'm not... I'm far from it. We're being honest here. Ah! Calm down, sir. Oh my god, that's a barrier of tires. Anyway, 1 minute 41 seconds on the first lap. That's not too shabby for all the crashing I did. Second lap, a minute 28. That's actually very good, all things considered. Whoa, what the hell? I didn't do anything to cause that. That was weird. That totally wasn't my fault. It probably was my fault. I had no idea what caused that. Okay, we got a slightly faster time then. Nope, actually slightly slower time. Wow. But it's still a minute 28. That's all I know. Let's try not to mess up this time. My god, I have a good feeling about this car. A minute 24. We just saved 4 seconds on that lap. A minute 24. I think it's the best we're going to get. Okay, that keeps slipping and sliding and drifting around corners. Wow, I love the way that sounds. Minute 24 seconds. That's awesome. All these 617 horsepower in that car. And I think that thing weighs less than 3,000 pounds. It's a really light car. I think they may have to make it light as possible, as fast as it was. But next video, definitely for sure, taking this to the car editor, making the engine bigger, giving it more power, and some even meatier tires and all-wheel drive. That's like ruin the aesthetic of the car, but I think this thing is gonna beat the record. I think this is gonna be the first car that we made in a very long time to actually beat that freaking record, and I am so freaking hyped right now.